This crawfish creek. And this is going to be a dumb question, but are there actual crawfish here?
I don't think this cool weather. There we go.
Yeah, let's just get a... We needed a bed.
Perfect.
Someone's been doing something back in the woods. Not judging anyone.
This one time, my brother and their one friend were
Yeah.
out here riding bikes because this was our bike trail
Yeah.
at the time, and they saw a bear and they're like, "Oh shit!" and they dropped everything and ran.
So there's a
Like,
bear up here.
We left their bike.
So you're telling me that we're gonna get eaten?
No.
Are you sure?
They're some more afraid of us than we are of them.
That's what you think. Okay, so what are we talking about?
Hi guys. We're back.
So what are we talking about?
We're reviewing the movie The Revenant.
Yeah, so we're gonna review The Revenant. I was really surprised that you didn't watch it yet.
Yeah.
Like really, really, really surprised.
I was kind of like bored at first.
Yeah, she couldn't pay attention the whole beginning of the movie, and I kept going, hey, Leo Dicaprio won an Oscar for this. You better watch.
Yeah, I was like really bored at first. I was like, wow, this is really slow. And then once he got attacked by a bear, I was like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, the bear scene, you could hardly watch it.
I was like, ew. I kept cringing because like
Yeah.
that must have hurt. Well, it's not real, but it looked like
Yeah.
it hurt.
The movie does a really good job of like pulling you in.
Yeah.
Like really, really good job, because I never once had to like remind myself it wasn't real. Like you watch and you're like, oh shit, this guy's getting mauled by a bear.
Yeah.
And you think you're actually watching someone get mauled by a bear. Like you're never like, oh, this is fake. At least I didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
It looked fucking real.
I kept looking away because I was like getting so grossed out.
Yeah, the whole movie's like that too, though.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, all the fighting and all the like gore and stuff, and it just looks like
Yeah.
it looks real. Like
all the feelings too that you get from the actors, like, you know what I mean?
yeah, like their acting is
Yeah.
genuine.
Yeah,
It makes you actually feel the feelings they feel.
I feel for them.
Yeah. Did you talk about God in the movie?
Yeah, the Indians.
God just brought up a lot. And you know when you watch movies how if something's in a movie, it's there on purpose. You know what I mean? Like they didn't just talk about God in the movie,
Yeah.
you know, just to talk about it. If the director included it in the movie, then it's supposed to be there for a reason. You know what I mean? So, who knows? I have no idea why they put it in there so much, but
I don't know.
yeah. I guess it made for a good ending
Yeah, it did.
where he kind of gave up his anger and stuff.
What do you mean?
He doesn't kill him at the end.
Oh no, he doesn't kill them, the Indians do.
Yeah, but he like pushes him down the river.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, basically saying like, God, do with him as what you will. And the Indians like butcher him on contact. Like they just murder him right when he gets there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He deserves it, to be honest.
Yeah, he deserves a lot worse.
Yeah, he lied to someone.
Well,
And he left someone to
Yeah.
die.
he,
And he killed his son.
to me, the only like reprehensible thing that he does is murder his son.
Yeah.
All the other things can be like justifiable.
Just character.
Like yeah, but like say you're in that era, you're there, right?
Yeah, true.
This guy gets attacked by a bear.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to die, right? the logical decision is to leave the guy behind.
Mhm. True, because you're looking out for yourself.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. And it's in a time when, like, no one's gonna come in a helicopter and pick you guys up. Like, you got out of there on your feet. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't carry him, you know, it's either you both die or, you know, he dies. So that's like a decent decision.
Mhm.
But when he murders his son, that's like fucked up to a different
Yeah,
level.
I was like,
He like murders him in front of him.
that made me so mad.
Yeah.
Like, made me instantly hate him.
Yeah. Tom Hardy did a really good job.
He thought he was gonna get away with it too.
Yeah, at the end.
I was like,
Especially up until he shoots that fake body
Yeah.
on the horse. He thinks he's like gonna get away with it.
yeah,
He has this like really cocky vibe about him, the whole character.
yeah. Mhm.
Tom Hardy's a
Bit
really good
too
actor.
confident.
A bit too confident there, mate. Tom Hardy's a good actor though.
I never heard of him until you brought him up.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. He plays in Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I still need to see that.
He's in a couple Leonardo DiCaprio movies.
Ooh, I just gotta chill.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's badass.
What?
Russell Westbrook got his like bajillionth triple double of the season.
Nice. Are you
That's
playing that
awesome.
game today?
No.
What else was there?
Shots like
Yeah, I was about to say that.
like where the camera was in the movie.
Shots were amazing.
Yeah, the director did a really good job. Alejandro Iñárritu.
I really liked it in the beginning.
Yeah,
The shots were amazing.
they were really unconventional like camera angles
Mhm.
and panning.
Yeah,
that-
panning the screen.
Yeah, it made you like almost uncomfortable, but it like puts you into that like mindset that you need to be to like appreciate the film. You know what I mean? Like it made you uncomfortable on purpose. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
supposed to make you feel that way.
Yeah. Basically set the tone for the whole movie.
Yeah.
And they kept doing those like death and like dream
Yeah,
state
they kept doing
things.
that.
And they kept changing little things in the background.
Mhm.
Like the trees, if you noticed at the end.
Yeah, they were talking about the trees. Like,
The whole movie they were
it
talking about
felt like
the
the trees were gonna fall, like something like that.
Yeah, there was a story that his dead wife told him when she was alive about how trees and storms, they look like
Yeah.
they're gonna get ripped out of the ground, but they have
Yes.
sturdy bases.
Yeah.
And basically saying that like you need to stay true to your core self.
Ooh, I just got chills.
Really?
Yeah. Because I just realized what that meant.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was about. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to be true to yourself and like who you are. Because if you're all these fake things, you're gonna get blown away in the wind.
Yeah.
Basically.
Gonna get lost.
And yeah.
Gonna-
And the scene when he sees her at the end. Right? Do you
Yes,
remember it?
I remember that.
So it shows him and all the trees behind him are like cut in half. Like the tops were ripped off by the wind. And then when it turns back to her, camera to her, all the trees look like full trees, like undamaged trees. And it keeps cutting back to them, like he's looking at her and she's looking at him. And his side, you can see like, it's almost a metaphor for saying like he's still there after that whole struggle. You know,
Mhm.
his base is like still there. And she's like inviting him to be whole again
Mhm.
in dying, basically. I thought that was a really cool metaphor. There's like hundreds of those things in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
And it's all in like the camera shots. Like it's not even like the story that's good. It's like the little stuff in it as well. Like they just include things.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's really good. Really good movie.
It's probably one of my favorites now.
Yeah.
She got me interested.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
It's just really slow at first, like, didn't really draw me in.
I feel like there's a few movies that are really good that are really slow at first.
Yeah, true.
Start off slow. I always tell people that too. I'm like, watch out. I didn't tell you it this time, but some
You
movies.
should have told me that. I would have been like, okay.
Yeah, some movies are really good. Start off slow. You gotta like build a. I forget what it's called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Build a world.
World?
Yeah, and that might be boring at first. You have to build the tone of the movie before you like just. You can't just jump into it, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta build the tone.
True.
Oh my god.
Baby God.
I'm really glad he got an Oscar for that.
Yeah, finally you got an Oscar.
The final scene, he was basically staring the Academy in the eyes saying like, you better give me a fucking Oscar for this bullshit. I had to work hard to get this movie
I
done.
like how we didn't even say his name at all.
What?
We didn't even mention his name at all.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Did we not mention it?
We didn't say
Oh,
his
whatever. People, you should know who's
Should
in
know.
The Revenant. I don't know.
Where's
To me,
my
that's-
Oscar, bitches?
To me, that's like the best part of the whole movie. Him looking in the screen at the end. I don't know how many movies I've ever seen where the actor is just, the shot is literally just his head and he's staring at you. And you're literally like making eye contact with the screen. That almost never happens, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was really interesting. I don't know what it means.
Oh, I
in the
know another
but-
movie that does that.
But
Hunger Games at the end of Catching Fire.
she looked great into the
Yeah,
camera.
she did, because she was pissed the fuck off.
Oh. Yeah. I think it's really ballsy to include a shot like that, to be honest. Because it's almost can make you too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's either it's like perfect, or it's like, you can't, it's a really fine line between, like, good and bad with
Yeah.
that shot.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. I don't know. Because it almost makes your, like, filming style a gimmick. Like how he was always moving the camera in weird ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like him continuously doing really ballsy, like, shit with the camera. And then at the end, it's like on cherry on top. It can almost make you like, fuck this movie. Like, he just saw this gimmicky shit with the camera. Because it almost looks like, you ever see like a college student's film?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I took some film class, but sometimes college students make these films where they're doing like weird shit with the camera placement and like
Oh, they're just like...
and they're just like fucking around thinking they're
Yeah.
artistic, and it doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, they're just trying.
Yeah, and it like kind of reminds me of that, but he does it in a really good way.
Yeah.
So
He's a film director.
I said his name earlier, Alejandro Inarritu,
Yeah,
I
really.
don't know how to pronounce it.
He's really good at
See if
filming.
it's on, like I can read it. It's really good. He won Oscars for I'm not sure if it was an Oscar. Yeah, he definitely did win an Oscar for a film the year before too. Birdman.
I know
That
I
movie
remember
was
that
fucking. Yep, next one coming up.
movie.
Birdman was fucking good too. I'm gonna do a movie review on Birdman. No, I could talk forever on that movie too. The movie's shot in such a way that the scenes never end.
Oh yeah?
Like at the end, like when night comes, when like obviously people go to sleep, like the camera kind of like pans up. It's like a time lapse of the sky as it turns into day again.
Oh.
And it comes back down, and somebody's like, the character's like right there, in the same spot as where it panned up. It's a really interesting way to film it. He does crazy shit with the camera. I don't know. Almost
That's
too
kind of
much.
interesting.
Almost too much, honestly.
Like, that must take a lot of time to do that, too.
Yeah, he's really creative. Probably smokes a lot of
Yeah.
marijuana.
Definitely.
Yeah, he looks like a guy.
He probably, like,
partakes.
sitting there, like... Yeah, that scene would be really awesome. Why would
Yeah.
do that? It's
Scene.
really good.
Yeah,
Does it?
Fucking good. Does it? Blows everyone away. Some people get high and are like lazy. Some people get high and are fucking like
Creative as hell.
creative as fuck. Honestly, the whole movie could be avoided if the French weren't fucks.
Yeah.
Weren't like dumb.
So there was, like, 3 groups, right? The Pawnees, the Indians, and the French.
Yeah, besides the the trappers. There was like the American trappers, the French trappers, then there was like the Pawnee and the what was the other Indian group called? Arikara?
Yeah, there was
Arikara,
like
I
that.
believe. Yeah. 'Cause I kept saying like
Yeah, the subtitles on the screen.
Yeah. Glass speaks Pawnee,
Yeah.
like Indian.
Yeah.
And I remember the one time someone said, like, someone speaks Arikara.
Yeah, it came up a few times.
Yeah. But the whole movie could have been avoided.
If the girl wasn't taken.
Taken. Because then they wouldn't have attacked the trappers looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
So the whole movie basically would have never happened. The whole thing would have never happened if the French didn't, like, steal an Indian
It's kind of
daughter.
like cause and effect. Like,
Yeah.
like one tiny thing can lead to another.
Butterfly effect.
Yes.
Butterfly effect.
Too.
Oh,
So-
another thing about the movie, man versus nature. It's almost the whole movie.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Technically,
I love that so much. Like, this one scene, he hid in a horse. Well, he hid in there, and he also went in there to stay warm. And I was like,
a dead horse.
dude, that is so brutal.
Yeah, cut open a dead horse and slept in it
Yeah.
because it was too cold.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is brutal. You hear stories about people doing that
Yeah,
in the desert.
I've learned about that in school and stuff.
Camels
Yeah.
in the desert at night. You know how it gets really cold
Yeah.
in the desert. Yeah, people would like cut open camels and like sleep in them and shit.
Also, like how he fixed his wound on his neck. He took.
Yeah.
He took like gunpowder, put it there, and then he took some gunpowder on the ground with some like leaves, like
Lit a fire.
lit a fire, and then he like
Took
this
torch he made, makeshift like torch.
and then he took it to his neck so it would melt his skin together,
Yeah,
and he like blew him away and made it so much that it knocked him out. I
Yeah.
thought it was funny.
He cauterized the wound in his neck with gunpowder.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I don't know how realistic some of it was, but I think the time it took for his wounds to heal seems short, but if you really think about it, I don't think it takes that long to
That whole
heal
movie
from like
is-
lacerations. Lacerations like scab and like heal fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like if you think of like some of these cuts and stuff, just imagine them just longer. They just probably heal
true.
the same way.
Yeah.
Like a week,
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. He definitely get an infection though, if you think about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten an infection.
Yeah, that dude would have fucking died of sepsis on the cold somewhere.
Yeah, they definitely did not have the medicine for that back then.
Yeah, all his doctors are rubbing like weird shit in his wounds,
Yeah.
like herbs and stuff.
Mhm.
Who knows?
It was also set in the 1800s.
Uh.
Yeah, so if you're like, think about how today's society is bad, just think about back then.
Yeah, just imagine being.
And then you feel much better.
Just imagine being in the woods, you're mauled by a bear, and you have to crawl back to civilization.
Yeah.
And there are no
At
roads.
least you don't have to deal with Indians then.
True.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with like marauding tribes, butchering people they find in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man versus nature though. I don't even know what the moral of the whole movie is even. Cause
I don't know.
man kind of wins. At the end, he gets revenge and everything.
He
But then
wins.
he like accepts like death. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like no one wins.
Yeah, no one won.
I think that's kind of like the moral
I
of
feel
life.
like the Indians won.
Yeah, I feel like they did. Technically,
They got his daughter back.
Yeah, he got his daughter back. They always come from like like higher moral level too, in like every movie where they have Indians in it.
Yeah.
They're always like talking about the earth and they always have dignity.
Because they're always
and
like
stuff.
spiritual and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Guess they win in every movie they're in.
yeah.
Oh, what else?
Ooh, I like that scene where he met up with another Pawnee. Like when they got that what is it? What was it? A bison? After he was waiting for that bison to be
Eaten by the wolves. Yeah.
Like, and he was gonna eat some. He woke up to this guy eating it, and I like this scene where they're sticking their tongues out.
Yeah, they're
To
catching
the snow.
snowflakes. It's like they insert some humanity into the movie in weird spots.
Yeah.
They're both like sticking their tongue out catching snowflakes in the snow. Yeah.
I remember doing that as a kid.
Yeah, I feel like the movie. I feel like it portrays how fragile life is too.
Yeah.
Because so many characters just like straight died
Mhm.
without anything. They're just like getting hit by arrows.
Yeah,
like,
just flying arrows and fucking.
they're just like talking to someone and like an arrow goes through their neck. That happens like to half the people in the movie. I feel like.
Yeah.
Or bullets and stuff.
The first guy, that's how the first guy died. An arrow went through his throat.
Yeah,
I
he's
was
just
like,
talking.
whoa.
Like, an arrow goes through his throat.
I was like, whoa.
That
This
happens
is how
like
this
the whole
movie's gonna
movie.
be? Okay.
Yeah.
The first
And
scene.
if you really think about it, there was one guy who actually made it through his adversity in the movie. Well, two if you count the Indian guy. And think of all the people who died.
Mhm.
Like we see this like single line to the movie as Leonardo DiCaprio who we're following, but think of all the other guys that just got butchered in that movie.
Mhm.
Do you want to say anything else about the movie?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of stuff we're missing.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts of the movie we're missing, but do we want to recap the movie or do we want to like
No,
talk about
just
it?
talk about our favorite parts.
Yeah, and what we like
What
about
we
the
think
movie.
about it, yeah. It's definitely a great movie. 10 I mean,
5 out of 7.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
5 out of 7.
5 out of 7.
Would recommend.
What?
Perfect score. 5 out of 7. Tearing us apart, Lisa.
Why are you saying that?
Tommy Wiseau. The Room. And I'll see you guys next time on the review of The Room,
The Room.
where Brittany fucking learns about the greatest movie of all time.
The Birdman.
The Room.
Oh, The Room.
The Room.
What's The Room?
What I just said, the greatest movie that's ever been made.
Who's in that one?
Tommy Wiseau. He directed it, produced it, and stars in it.
Hard worker.
Pretty good. Yep, hard worker.
What is it about?
It's about a man in his quest to find love. I'd say.
When is it set?
It's pretty modern, I'd say.
Are you fucking with me?
No, this movie is beautiful.
Okay. I sometimes think he's fucking with me. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't fuck with you like that. This movie is on another level.
Yeah. He shows me some pretty great stuff.
So see you next time after Brittany watches the fucking movie. You really have never seen the movie?
No.
Oh my